No, yeah. Hello. It's my mom. Madame. I'm gonna rob you if you keep walking away.
You know, I gotta wonder, who is watching these streamers? How do some of these people even have a career in the first place, if you could even call it that? Genuinely, I wonder who are the people that are donating and actively tuning into streams like this. Because right now, we're currently in an epidemic of live streamers who go around and essentially just harass random strangers for content. One of them, who went pretty viral recently, is Johnny Somali, who's currently facing prison time in South Korea after harassing tons of people on his streams. He was even doing it in Japan as well and somehow got away with it. But today we're going to be taking a look at another streamer who also recently hopped on the trend and has completely ruined his life within a matter of a couple weeks, who goes by the name of Vitali ZDTV. Which, that's a name, by the way, that I haven't heard of in many years. If you didn't know, he was making videos back when pranks were popular on YouTube a decade ago. I haven't heard of him in years, and I guess the views have dried up, the relevance has gone down, and as we all know, these content creators and influencers are addicted to the clout and attention, and will do pretty much just anything to stay relevant. Anything like harass random locals in the Philippines for live stream content.
Sir, I have a question. I have a very important question for you. Can I shove this up your booty?
What?
Is that okay or no? Okay.
Hulihin mo, kuya. Hulihin mo. Hulihin mo yan. Hulihin mo yan.
He's not chasing me.
I know.
Boss, I want you to chase me. Can I have a hug? You mad at me? Okay. Look at that ass. Sorry. I'm gay. I have a question for you. Can I give you a kiss? No, I have a question for you. Chad, I told you, Vitali's fucking back. Real king. I want to scare somebody, but you have a problem?
Uh-oh.
You have a problem?
Uh-oh.
You have a problem?
Uh-oh.
You have a problem? No? What are you gonna do? You are my queen, Papa. Papa Razzi. Razzi. Papa Razzi.
Our permit is...
No, yeah. Things are gonna end bad. I'm gonna get arrested. Oh no! Oh no, mommy! Oh no, mommy! I'm gonna get arrested.
One and then there. Okay.
It's my mom. Madame. I'm gonna fucking rob you if you keep walking away.
If you're wondering what the human form of a shit stain looks like, we're looking at it right now, caught on camera, in all its disgusting glory. Because that's what this type of content is. It's just nasty and pathetic and gross. And I think it's a perfect example that just shows the level that some of these desperate influencers are willing to stoop down to get some views, to stay even a little relevant. You know, quite possibly the most bottom of the barrel content you could make. And that's why I was wondering, who watches these streams live? Like, is it kids or preteens? Or maybe it's just botted, because I can't imagine anyone with a fully developed brain watching a live stream like this for hours on end. I just can't. But recently, these types of streams, for some reason, have exploded in popularity. Well, they will purposefully go to a foreign country like Japan, South Korea, in this case the Philippines, almost in like a predatory way, because they know that these countries are welcoming, friendly, and civilized, taking and abusing the friendliness of these countries for granted and for their own gain.
I'm a tourist. What are they gonna know? Okay, they arrested me. Is it like a bail here?
Or like Shangri-La's here.
Shove it up my ass. Shove it up my ass. Shove it up my ass.
Pasensya na, kuya.
Chill. That's it. Hello. That's my only fan left in the chat. Since I don't have any fans, since I fell off my only fan, bro. Bro, this is my fan. I bought it, okay? Bye. Bye.
When you show up here in the Philippines and you genuinely start like what happens behind the scenes when you're interacting with people here and you're messing around with them. I know it's a joke to you, but for the people here, they work hard, bro.
And guess what? And I tip them. What do you do? Exactly.
I run a software company and I provide housing for the
So
locals.
you came just to talk shit, right?
I'm not talking shit.
So why
I'm
you say-
asking you why even make that content? Genuinely.
Because
like I'm speaking up for a large majority of people.
Shut the fuck up, because I do whatever the fuck I want. What are you gonna follow me?
I'm not gonna follow you.
Yo, I swear to God,
I'm trying to
bro.
have a real conversation.
And I don't want to have a conversation. I don't want to have a
conversation.
conversation with you, bro.
That's fair. You don't want to have a conversation with reality. You don't.
You want to have a conversation with Ali? What have you done in your life that's positive, bro? What have you
I've
done?
a lot. I've
Wait,
done
show
quite
me
a lot.
proof.
I'm not a lol cow online fucking with people.
Oh, so
for
you came to
views.
press me, yeah?
No, I
Yeah,
came to
you
have
came-
a genuine conversation.
And your
you're
genuine
running from
conversation,
reality.
what? I'm telling you exactly what's going on. Hey, what? This is what are you gonna do?
What am I gonna do?
Yeah,
I'm gonna
what-
tell your viewers that you guys are better than this. You don't have to watch people fucking with others and putting them down. You need to
So-
lift people up for a living.
And what do I do? You haven't watched all my
I have
vlogs?
watched your streams
Yeah.
and you're a piece of shit. And I came here to say that to everybody. You're a literal piece of shit.
Perfect, amazing. Jesus loves you too. Let's
Have
go.
a good one. Stay
Okay,
safe.
don't fucking touch me before I knock you the fuck out.
You're not gonna knock me out.
Oh yeah? What are you gonna do?
I guarantee you're not gonna knock me
Yo,
out.
back off.
Fucking walk.
Oh, what are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? You came
Go
with
ahead.
you came with security? If I didn't have this camera right now,
You
hey,
don't have
Jesus.
security either. I'm literally just as big as you.
Okay,
You
cool.
don't need to solve shit with violence, bro. Words are just...
I'm trying to walk away from you, and you're trying to follow me. So you're harassing me
I'm
now.
calling you out for being a piece of shit.
Okay, I am a piece of shit. Congratulations,
Come here
Jesus.
and you fuck with locals.
Okay, what are you gonna do about it?
I'm not gonna do nothing.
So
You
stop
know what?
following me.
The universe is gonna do it.
Okay, good.
Viewers, all of that, they're gonna show you.
All right,
exactly
cool.
what's up.
Well, I have one hand, yeah. You know,
The
following me.
universe is gonna do it.
The universe is gonna do it. Truer words have never been spoken, and if Vitali had any bit of self-awareness, any bit of decency, humility, he could have taken this confrontation as an eye-opening experience. Which also props to this guy as well for being a fucking legend and speaking up. He even made a little follow-up video. Here's his channel. But yeah, if Vitali, this little shit stain, had any bit of self-awareness, this should have been the eye-opener to back off before someone else does step in and his actions have some real consequences. And thankfully, that's exactly what happened, because Vitali continued to terrorize locals, and just this week he was arrested by the Filipino police and taken into custody. On top of all that, Vitali will not be deported from the Philippines and will instead face charges within the country. He was arrested on charges including unjust vexation, alarm and scandal, and attempted theft.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in any court of law in the Philippines. Okay? You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to counsel at your own choice. Okay? If you cannot afford the counsel, the government will be provided for you at any government expense. Yan.
Yung 5 acts na chinarge siya ay ipafile sa Taguig, di ba? Sa Taguig? Substation? Ipafile na. At habang doon siya ay under custody siya ng Bureau of Immigration as an undesirable alien. Ngayon, mag-uusap pa ang Bureau of Immigration at CIDG ukol sa proseso nito. Pero sa akin paningin, at ito'y akin lamang, hindi ito'y batas yung sabi ko, ay doon muna siya mananatili sa Bureau of Immigration Detention Facility sa Muntinlupa habang siya ay nag-iintay ng paglitis sa kanya rito. Hindi po namin siya i-deport. Mananagot siya sa batas dito sa Pilipinas. Tapos na po ang mga dayuhan, nakala na lang, kaya na lang napastangin ang mga Pilipino. Ito'y ehemplo na seryoso tayo, na sa sariling bayan natin, hindi tayo magpapabaso sa kanila.
Okay.
Get fucked. And that right there is how you ruin your life over content. A few minutes of garbage content you made for internet clout. Some of you might be thinking that maybe this isn't that serious. He'll probably get a slap on the wrist or be let go. But that doesn't seem to be the case. According to Filipino authorities, his trial alone will take 2 to 3 years. He faces a minimum of 5 years per criminal count if convicted. In the meantime, he is stuck in a Filipino prison and is provided $1.20 of food per day. Now, I'm not a lawyer, I don't live in the Philippines, but pretty much every news source from there is reporting that he's gonna be facing charges, and we're gonna be taking a look at a news clip from the Philippines, including a government official in a second. But yeah, somehow, I imagine that these Filipino prisons are no joke, and they're definitely not going to be treating him well over there, and by that I mean police. I'm going to assume that he's probably going to have to be straight up separated from the inmates. I also saw this tweet here that says, Vitali needs to know that the Philippines is the Mexico of Asia. One wrong person to cross and he will be skinned alive. The Filipino government is also pretty well known for taking shit very seriously, so I'm happy to say that it's not looking good for Vitali. From the looks of it, they're prepared to make a serious example out of him, and I'm all for it.
Po, alam mo kasi sa YouTube, it's quite unpleasant, but maraming vloggers who do that for show, right?
For clout.
For clout, for show. What did he violate? Because clearly he's been doing this all over different areas already, maybe different countries.
Well, there was vandalism. There was unjust vexation. There was burglary. There was video camming someone without their consent.
Yeah.
And a host of other things. There was theft. He stole an electric fan from a restaurant and tried to make a show of it. He stole a motorcycle from a patrolman of BGC and tried to ride it around BGC. He had unjust vexation towards a trainer of a surfboard trainer in Boracay and started to make a fool of himself. He has, I think, 30 videos in the Philippines, all that, making a fool of Filipinos. Upon rules of the Bureau of Immigration, if he is an undesirable alien, the Bureau of Immigration has a right to detain him in the process of his hearing at 70 pesos a day. That's for all 3 meals. He will not get special treatment. He will live in a common cell, walang air conditioner. Basta kulong siya habang nagdi-hearing siya. And I think that hearing the civil trial, I don't know, it's civil criminal, maybe it's criminal, it will maybe last 2 to 3 years.
Oh.
Then the minimum charge, I think, will be 5 years per guilty verdict.
So pwede siyang nakadetain ng 2 to 3 years.
For the hearing pa lang yan.
Oo, hearing pa lang yun. Pero so it means it's clear he will not be deported just like that.
Oh no, hindi talagang we made a conscious decision not to have him deported. Ay na lang, walang ganoon, di ba? Fair is fair.
Oo. And not only that, he may just move to another Asian country and do the same thing, right?
That's
For
right.
his content.
Philippines are on the ball. They know what's up, and nothing but respect for them. It's not looking great for Vitali, the old prankster. Maybe he should have stuck to the fake, cringe scripted prank videos. With all the charges added together, a lot of people are even speculating that he could face up to 20 years in a Filipino prison, so no more streams from now on, which is great. I think we all need something like this to happen because it's gonna send a message. But anyways, I think that's gonna wrap up today's video. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more juicy videos coming soon to the channel, and let me know what your thoughts are on this whole situation. 20 years in a Filipino prison is a lot, but I think we're at a point now where people need to be made an example out of. That it's not okay to go to these foreign countries and harass locals for content. It's a trend that's only been getting worse, so I think the sentence is completely justified, and hopefully it happens, but let me know, leave a comment. Peace.
Might
I'm
be
a tourist.
arrested
What are they gonna know? Okay, they arrest me. Is there like a bail here?
for like